Hi, Jakey Stief here, the long-haired freaky dude. Today I'm reviewing Book 4 of Euclid's Elements, translated by Thomas L. Heath. This book deals a lot with how to inscribe or circumscribe a shape within or about a circle. It's very short, just 7 new definitions and 16 new propositions. And the definitions are really easy. They just establish what certain new words are, like inscribe and circumscribe, things you probably already know. And I feel the propositions were pretty much equally as easy. As far as constructions in the propositions go, you pretty much utilize former knowledge from the last 3 books, mostly 1 and 3. They require you to make triangles, circles, or pentagons that fit around or within a circle. And you escalate sequentially as the number of sides goes up. So you start out by circumscribing and inscribing a triangle, then a square, then a pentagon, a hexagon, and so on. That's all fine and dandy. Then for whatever reason he jumps from a hexagon to inscribing a 15-sided pentadecagon inside of a circle. This is sort of like the necessary what the heck proposition of the book. Every book's got one. What are we gonna do with inscribing a 15-gon inside of a circle? That's what I want to know. I have no clue, but I'm sure we'll find out in the future. I'm sure it's going to apply to some later book. And in addition to that, the way in which we subscribe the 15-sided shape, it sort of establishes the logic and reasoning necessary to inscribe other weird-sided shapes. Because it uses a compound of different shapes which we've already constructed, such as a triangle and a pentagon. All that aside, what I really want to know is, where did the octagon go? I guess Euclid just assumed it was simple enough for us to do on our own and not actually show us. I mean, really, I could figure it out on my own. All you do is you inscribe a square, then you bisect the angle and you use those lines. Even so, it does seem like an octagon would be kind of an important shape to include. I guess they didn't have octagons back then. Then again, like I said, an octagon can be inferred. As for a 15-gon, not so much. But reason for inclusion aside, these proofs were very easy to follow through, mainly proving that these shapes are true through the use of angles. There is one proof of note, and that is proof 10. It's where you construct an isosceles triangle with 2 equal base angles and then add them together to equal the vertex. It seems like it should be all fine and dandy, but it's actually kind of difficult. And necessary. Believe it or not, it's essential for constructing the pentagon later on. If you think about it, if you divide a pentagon into 5 wedges, it is made up of isosceles triangles. It's the only proof which brings up remains of Book 2, which was just mind-boggling. And it uses, of all the propositions of Book 2, Proposition 11, which just ate my soul. At the time that I read Proposition 11 of Book 2, I didn't understand what the heck it meant at all. In fact, I hardly understood much of anything from Book 2. But this proof in Book 4 forced me to use that information and apply it to something else, something larger. And as I worked through it in Book 4, it suddenly clicked. I all of a sudden understood what it was that proposition from Book 2 was trying to get at. And I understood how it was proved. Now that I had used it in something other than itself, I could see what it was and what the practicality of it was. So, even though I loathed Book 2, I really hope propositions from Book 2 reoccur later on in the future, so that I can further my understanding of those mind-bogglers. So, Book 4, it's got a lot of exciting things, including pentagons, hexagons, and yes, our favorite, even the pentadecagon. So my questions to you are, what sort of things can the propositions in Book 4 be applied to in today's world? And how do you think they revolutionized the ancient Greek world whenever they were introduced? Well, I'm Jakey Stief, the long-haired freaky dude. Thank you for watching. If you like mathematical propositions, philosophical treatises, or historical works, or literature, then might I suggest checking out my channel and hitting the subscribe button. And the checking out the Great Books Challenge might also be something you'd want to do. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to direct those in the comment section below. However vulgar they might be, I don't care. Thank you for watching. See you all in the next video. Have a good day.